2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Opening round coverage of the Northern Shore Open is set to begin. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. We're excited to begin this week's coverage on 2K Sports and also what's in store for us this week. We're going down to the first hole now. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Standing over his second shot. That should set up another chance. A birdie putt awaits. Currently 1 under for the round. Well, the beauty of Marigot Cove really strikes you straight out of the gates, Rich. Here we are at the second. It's a superb par 3.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par 3. A long par 3, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
Perfect.
This one looks to be in a pretty good line.
Oh, hole in one. Hole in one.
Does it get any better than that?
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that.
This was absolute perfection.
Look at that. Bink, bink. Yeah. Nice chipping.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up.
That was a nice
And
chipping.
after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second. Marigot Cove has a stunning collection of holes. The par 5 third is right up there with the very best of them.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box. Try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot. Again, keep something low. Keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in two. And just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Beautiful. Just a tiny bit is all that remains. He sits in first position. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it. Lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
That much. That much right there.
That's a good looking shot there. Let's get back out and see what Rose Zhang's been up to.
Not a hole-in-one. Like I did.
Sitting at 4 under for the day. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. 11 feet left to the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be
serious?
straight and then just switch left.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Got him, coach. Got him.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for the second round action of the Northern Shore Open. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. And Rich, this second round is all set up for our leader after a great start.
He's got a 3-stroke lead. What more can you say about that? Just a brilliant round of golf, the opening round. Let's see what he can produce.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's head out to the 10th.
Ooh.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Just 3 feet to the cup. And now we head to the 17th.
Thank you. Oh, thank
This
you.
happened just a moment ago. Interested to take a look at this approach shot. That is perfectly played by Brooke Henderson. So close. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And our leaders managed to build a 5-shot buffer over the field. On the 11th tee now, a par 5.
Wow. This course. Wow. Whoa.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 14th.
Looking great.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was nice.
Well, Rich, when she exploded onto the scene as a precocious young teenager, winning early, dominating the women's game, New Zealand had a bright young star in Lydia Ko, and it's only continued to shine right throughout her career. She's a lot to marvel at, isn't she?
She is, and it never ceases to amaze me, Luke, how players at such a young age have so much success, and then they taper off a little bit. Not fall away, but they taper off, and the game doesn't quite go the way it's always gone their entire life. They struggle. But then when they do come back, it's like they're even better than what they were before. And I think that's what you see in Lydia. You know, she came out and a wunderkind, was winning everything at a young age, amateur, then professional. And
Yeah,
then
she exploded onto the scene.
she exploded, and then there was just a little bit of a drop-off, you know, and a little bit of confidence got shaken, which, like, how did that happen? She's the most confident person out there. She's beating everybody. And then all of a sudden she fails, and, you know, kind of changes things up a little bit, you know, knocks the dirt off and gets right back on that horse and starts winning again. I'm always fascinated by that, because when you lose your confidence as a golfer, it's so hard to get it back, because sometimes what happened to you is the death of you. You're just like, I can't shake, you know, whatever got into my brain or into my swing. I can't quite shake that, and I can't forget about it. And she's done so seamlessly. Hats off to her. I love watching her game. I love watching her play, but I'm more fascinated by the fact that she's come back stronger, I believe, than she was when she first came out.
Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
Could not be more perfect.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set
Tiger
for his
Woods.
next shot here on the second.
How about the quality? Oh, that's
Ooh.
outstanding. Holds it from the bunker. This one from about 160 yards out. Going with the 7. Should find the green. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. An opportunity for a birdie here. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. Now 7 strokes up after that hole.
Come for you, Tiger Woods.
We have a par 5 on this one. Well played, mate. Second shot here on the 14th hole. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Yeah, this is the stuff.
Oh, so close. So close.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Number 1, baby.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it. Taking the big dog off the tee.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
He's setting up for his second shot. That's tidy. From about 100 yards.
Let's see. Right there.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
Starts off looking good.
Can get it really close.
Oh, that's so cruel. Just a short putt remaining here.
It's all right. Still leading.
This was her second.
Nice.
Heck of a shot.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Well, there's an 8-stroke buffer now for our leader as we head to the next. Yeah, that's another really impressive performance, building upon the advantage, and it looks like taking a big lead going into the final 2 days.
What an amazing performance. Everything that this player has done has been absolutely spot on, flawless, if you like. Massive lead through 2 rounds, but lots of golf yet to be played.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for round 3 of the Northern Shore Open. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Great to have you back with us. As this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's head down to the 7th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 5, 8th hole.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Yeah, that's a good shot. That'll make par a lot easier to make from there. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently 13 under for the event. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's looking like about 23 feet to the cup.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Love it or hate it. It's a downhill left.
Oh, missed.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. As we start the back 9, it's a par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one is going straight at it.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. That's disappointing. Big putt for par coming up. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5. Oh, well done. Taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with his next shot. It wasn't very good.
This would be a
What
great
was
opportunity
that?
from this spot.
What was that?
Why don't you call me?
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. He's currently sitting in first place. And as the third round comes to a close, this player is in top spot on the leaderboard.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Thanks for joining us. Our coverage of the final round of the Northern Shore Open begins now. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Let's catch up with action out of the 13th. He's been playing beautifully all tournament, got quite a healthy advantage. Let's see if he gets the job done. And tee shot looks pretty good. His second shot here. This looks very handy. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. This hole is a par 5. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 14th. That's some good golf right there. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
A thing of beauty. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
And as the putt drops, it's 17 under par heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going right to left here.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
He's currently in first place. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
Ideally, you'd like to challenge the end of this fairway as best possible and leave yourself as short a second shot as you can possibly get into this green that sits across the water from you. Anything left short of that fairway bunker is going to leave a long iron to a small target.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, that was brilliant. Didn't even think you'd get on the green from there.
This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And after that, now sitting at 18 under par for the event. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Time for the second shot on the 18th.
Yeah, this is lovely.
That's just inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And now this, to win the Northern Shore Open. Go on, get in the hole. Oh, that's a beauty. What a way to cap off a victory.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome to the Arnold Palmer Invitational. The first round is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. And Rich, where do we start? We've got a great field, a rivalry with our featured players, so much going on. We'll dive into that, but what can you tell us about the course?
They're looking forward to probably the strongest test that they're going to have early in the season. This golf course historically is firm, fast, windy, can be cold at times. It's ruthless. It's going to call you out on bad shots, and even your good shots may not always get rewarded. This is going to challenge players mentally more than physically, because the shots they hit aren't always going to turn out in the best of spots.
Time to catch up with the play on the fourth hole. As we alluded to in the intro, there does appear to be a rivalry taking shape today. Henny, what seems to be happening from your perspective?
Hi, Andrew. I cannot wait to see this one play out. I am rubbing my hands together because I think at the end of today, someone is going to be quite upset. Leading up to the event, this player has been giving it everything. The chat has been pretty impressive.
Okay, Henny, this rivalry should really spice up our week. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. A putt for first place. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. Here's a putt to get into a share of the lead. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. And the tee shot at number 5. This looks like a really strong tee shot. This shot from about 110 yards away. Not a bad result right there. Eight feet left to the cup. Oh, I thought that was going down. All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. Okay, over to the par 5 sixth.
Already in first place, trying to make that margin larger.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
I love the aggressive play and still a chance for birdie. Here's the third shot. It doesn't get much better than that.
That chip in for eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
Let's quickly look at the leaderboard, and our featured player has broken the tie and now owns first place.
Let's have a look at the 7th hole of par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. Oh, has given that one a bit of a wide berth.
No harm done. Nestled it up close.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is about 24 feet for him here.
Oh, what about the pace on that one? This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. John, what's the line on this putt?
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
That starts off on a good line.
And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field.
And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. The second round is straight ahead. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. It's 3 under par for our featured player as we begin our coverage. Now to number 7.
Oh, yeah.
This is a hybrid. One club up or down. That would have been the wrong play. This one worked out well.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
John, what does his lie look like down there?
Well, sitting up pretty good here in the sand. I've seen much worse, believe me.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
This is looking good. Is it going to go?
Four feet remains. He makes the putt and extends his lead. And with that, he moves to 3 under par for the championship. A par 4 here. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. Leading the event by 2 shots.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
7 feet from here.
This for a birdie.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
All day, baby.
4 under par.
All day.
To build some momentum.
Hole number 9 is a par 4. This is his second shot.
has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
Ah.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Now to the 10th hole. It's a par 4.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
That appears to be a very good line off the tee. This is a 150-yard shot.
Here we go. It's about right.
Going with 8-iron here. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. A putt to get to 5 under par. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's a
That one just rolls by. Here's the tap in for par. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 11th. Look at that drive. He got all of it. This is a good 130 club. Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
He's got this left for birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. And a great round in the books for him today, finishing the afternoon on top of the leaderboard.
Looking forward to the final 36 and seeing what that has in store for us.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Moving day at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Our third-round coverage starts right now. Welcome back. Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
Let's see what's happening down on number 9.
Let's do this.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
This is on a fantastic line.
Pink. Oh.
Beautiful leave right there. Here's a putt to get to 9 under par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard. Now to the par 4 10th.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
That will definitely work. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. All right, we can work with that. 16 feet away. Man, that was close. A chance here for par. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Straight.
Sitting at 9 under. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage.
Time for the tee shot at the par 5. I think he likes that one. This is his third. This one's going right there. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row, and there's starting to be a little buzz on the grounds.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. That was really well played. All right, the putter can come out now.
John, what's going on out there?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
How about this shot?
Not bad,
Heading in the
not
right
bad.
direction.
Not bad.
That's a beautiful bunker shot there.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. This is a putt to get to 12 under. John, give us a read on this putt.
Okay, pretty straight putt to start out with. I think it'll take a little turn to the left as it nears the hole.
Looking good.
And the birdie putt drops.
Yeah.
Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9. Only 18 holes remain, and our featured player is in first place.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back and lurking behind.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.
Who needs training? Who needs training?
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back. It's the final round of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us
Thanks,
today.
Arnold.
You walk around the grounds today, there's a sense of urgency among these players. You're going to see all the thrilling action right here on 2K Sports.
Thank you, Arnold. But I don't need your practice. Time to run the gauntlet. Well, going up. Damn, I'm 15 strokes behind.
Let's catch up with the play.
Let's make it more.
13. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. That's going to work nicely for him. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
He's got, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Look at that.
This
Look
one's
at that.
looking good.
That's the way to do it here at 13. A birdie putt coming up. 4 feet left to the hole. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
All day.
After that hole,
All
he still
day.
has the top spot on the leaderboard. Now to 14, a par 3.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty
Watch this.
difficult chip
Watch
shot
this.
to a green
Watch
that
this.
historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
First time I've been in a bunker.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
The ball in the green side bunker. Needs this putt to save par and save momentum. That is called limiting the damage. What a great job.
Yeah, sitting pretty nicely in that bunker there, but a nice up and down indeed.
Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Strong par 4, your dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only will you be hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
There we go. There we go.
Almost went in the hole.
Eesh.
Let's head over to the 18th hole, shall we? It's time now to take a look at Lydia Ko. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. And as that putt goes down, it's an incredible 17 under par heading down the stretch.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Oh, here we go.
Here we have
I love the long range.
After a par at the last,
Love the long range.
signal some intent. Rich, good chance to get this green in two.
Yes, this player's found the fairway, and now they've got the opportunity to knock this on in two. Be wary of coming up short and left, obviously in the water, but don't be anxious to miss it out to the right, especially in that bunker that's over in the middle of the green on the right-hand side. That really can wreak havoc with the players. Try and find the green at all costs with this second shot.
Putting for eagle here. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Just hammered that through the line. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. A 3-putt for par. That's tough going. After that, now 17 under for the tournament.
Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find, as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
You have to be thinking 2-putt with how far away this one is. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Fuck.
Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front.
Sorry. I cuss a lot.
Okay, teeing off on the final hole of the event with the lead. Let's see if he can close it out.
Of course can.
Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
Watch this shit.
This might have a chance at making the green.
This is the third. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. A putt to win the Arnold Palmer Invitational and slip on the red cardigan.
There we go. There we go. I got it. I got it.
A sensational win on an iconic golf course, home of the King.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beautiful grounds of TPC Sawgrass, our opening round coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Andrew Catalan here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a monster week on tour. It's the Players' Championship. What challenges does TPC Sawgrass present?
I think more than anything else, it's the most effective and efficient way to attack this Pete Dye design, Andrew. There's nothing straightforward about it. The tee boxes point you one direction, the fairway landing area is in a different direction, and the greens sit in a different direction. There are no straight lines on this golf course. You have to think outside the box to get it around the best at TPC Sawgrass, which is not something that the best in the world or tend to do very well. They like things very linear. This is not linear.
Let's go out to the first hole. I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. Second shot here at 1. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
5 feet remain. The putt goes in, and it's an opening hole birdie.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Always a thrill to catch up with what Justin Thomas is doing. Just one stroke back in this tournament. Oh, what about the outcome of this one?
You fucking serious?
Time to get back to live play.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
That's how you take on a par 5.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Setting up here with a long putt. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Oh, this one is looking good. Oh, I like the looks of this.
Mm.
He drops it.
Oh. 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 Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
And with that, he moves to 3 under par for the championship.
Because I'm champ.
Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Ooh.
Pulling high into the bed. 2 inch power on that shot.
Fuck.
And still no putter in the hand.
Bunker. First time I've been in a bunker.
I tell you what,
Ever.
there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card.
Time to get back to the course. Out of the sand.
Shit.
Needs this putt to save par. You gotta love the perseverance on this hole as that putt drops.
In the bunker off the tee. Good job getting this back in play.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par four to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par four. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Wow, what a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Ooh.
Hey.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Well, that's a handy shot. This is his second shot.
He's conjured some frozen rope here.
Oh, wonderful
Oh.
shot. A chance for birdie at the fifth.
Ooh, ooh,
Really doesn't get
nasty.
any better than that. Amazing shot.
That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Fuck. Ooh. Straight. Straight.
Not bad.
It ain't not bad.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Justin Thomas as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
Oh, be the right club today.
What?
Let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 6th. This one's right at the pin. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Didn't judge the speed there. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
I like the looks of this. Time now to go down to the course, and John has an update.
Hello, Andrew. I'm down here with Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
Come on, baby. Come on. That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer.
All right, let's get back to the action. You think about Tom Kim, he burst on the scene at the President's Cup in 2022, and he has just exploded since then.
And he's going to continue to get better each and every week as he gets to know these golf courses and becomes more comfortable with them. He's an extraordinary player.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is long, guys. 43 feet from my calculations to the cup.
Too much power on that stroke. This one is 13 feet out.
Nice little par putt here.
That looked good all the way. This putt from 4 feet. That's a bogey on the scorecard, and you don't want to give the rest of the field any hope. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length, a brute to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Three wood on the way. This one would be from downtown. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Tremendous lag putt.
It most certainly was. Just didn't quite read enough break into that one, but he doesn't have much left for the birdie.
Oh, that ball's grown some legs. That thing's running. Wow, what a shot off the tee. That set up a putt for eagle.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
But 1.
Teeing off here at the 9th. This is looking really nice off the tee. This one is looking good. No doubt about the club selection there. That was the right play. An opportunity to make birdie. Okay, moving on to the next. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round one, and he finds himself in first place.
Well, you always want to see your name on top of the leaderboard, don't you? Still a lot of golf left to play. Chasing pack not far behind.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalon saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back for the second round of the Players' Championship. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalon. Welcome back. 5 under is the score to beat as things get underway on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. Okay, that'll play. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. All right, let's see if all that practice on the putting green pays off here. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
This one on a good line.
That was the line.
That close. And just to finish off the par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our featured player is in third place. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Well, bad shot, bad break. Whatever the case may be, that did not work out well. A lot to like about that one. Well, let's see what Tom Kim has done so far today.
Out of the sand and into the hole.
Oh, what a shot.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. That's a good one to build momentum on. 4 feet to the cup. That looked good for a while. This putt for par. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
We have a par 3 here.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
This one is 5 feet away. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That's a really nice shot. 5 under at the moment. What an aggressive play. Really well played. And now an opportunity for birdie at the fourth hole.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And let's catch up now with Roseng.
We're back. Time to have more live play. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And now intrepid on-course reporter John standing by.
Hey, Luke. Yes, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Oh, settle down. Stay there.
Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Not a bad play, that one. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
This is just going right the whole way along.
12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And this one will be for bogey. And he'll move to 5 under after that. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Oh, he got that one hot. That's taken off. Yeah, that was a safe play. Oh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt.
Trying to save a par here.
Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose. This one for bogey. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
Ooh. "19 feet to the cup." Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. And the dreaded triple bogey putt. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Good shot there, Beamer. A spot in the top 5 on the line here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Oh my God.
And that should secure the par on this one. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. There's great action happening all over this course. Let's head to the 4th hole where this happened just recently. Oh, I love Lydia Ko. The young Kiwi just has it on a string today, doesn't she? And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1.
We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Joe.
This is a 3-wood. Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Starting this one way out to the left.
Okay, here we are again, back live. This putt to move to 3 under par. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Wow.
Shit.
8 feet to the cup.
This one is for par.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. The tee shot at number 9. This one looking pretty good off the tee. That's a pretty good shot right there. This putt to move into a tie for 4th. It's so frustrating to leave it short. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 6th. Love the effort today from our featured player. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, currently in a tie for 4th. Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's a big day, moving day at the Players' Championship. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in 2nd place. Let's see if he can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today. Let's check in with the play on number 10. Wow, he's going to like that one. This is about a 120-yard shot. Currently trailing by 2 shots. What a beautiful shot here into number 10, and now a great look at birdie. He gets that one to drop. That's his 5th birdie of the day. A good result there as he is now 7 under par. Time for a par 5 as we've hit the 11th hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the 2nd shots if you're not careful.
This looks like a really strong tee shot. Time now for the 3rd. Just 1 stroke off the lead. On the green, but a long way away. This putt is for par. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
3 feet remain. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Over to the par 4 12th.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. A putt from 9 feet.
This is for birdie.
There's a birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after a bogey on the previous hole. A good result there, as he is now 7 under par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Five iron on the way. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. This putt is from 16 feet away.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Way too much on that one. A par putt coming up. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
That looked good, but just not enough pace. Needs this one for bogey. Okay, on to the next. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Oh, he's given that one some wide berth. That's
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Lining up from around 160 yards. He's 2 shots back. I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, what a shot! Mark it down as an eagle. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Currently 8 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
This hole is a par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
That dog will hunt.
Rich, fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated, difficult shots on this golf course. However, you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle, and life's good.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Going with pitching wedge here. We're going to see that shot on the highlight reel. What a shot at 17, and now a birdie chance.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Another birdie goes in. That's 2 in a row.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And as we move things along, our featured player is up by 3 shots. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Well, he misses the green. That's a tough one to swallow.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot.
Judging it beautifully.
This one from 4 feet away. A par to wrap things up on 18. Round 3 is in the books. Rich, it was another fun day in the booth.
Always appreciate being alongside you, Andrew. See you tomorrow.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Players' Championship. The final round starts right now. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Our featured player is at 10 under as we start the day on 2K Sports. Let's go down to the 10th hole. One of the hardest things to do in golf is close out that championship. The time is now. That will definitely work. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. That was close. A 3-footer coming up. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. We've made our way to a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
That is going to work. And now a putt to get to an amazing 15 under par. Oh, almost. Here's a par putt. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 4 shots. Here's a look at the 12th hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 12, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
That was really well played. This one is absolutely hunting. Love the way that shot was shaped, and now we're going to see a birdie putt here at the 12th. That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
And currently sitting at an impressive 16 under for the tournament. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
That's a good looking putt, that. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
It's a well-played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
This putt for par here. And as the putt drops, it's 17 under par heading down the stretch.
Yeah, seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Lead keeps getting bigger.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
Only 17. Yeah. Whack it. Whack it.
That's going to work nicely for him. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
All right, bold. I like this play.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Let's see.
All right, this is tough, but makeable. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Pretty sure this one's moving to the left.
And this one from 9 feet away.
A really good look at birdie.
The putt goes
there we go. There we go. There we go.
Feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 9 shots. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
So
fuck.
Close to a birdie.
Sorry.
All right, that one is behind us. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Look at me.
Out to the
18.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest.
What about this? What about this?
I like that one. One putt away from victory.
That's right.
Wow. I can't believe that did not drop in for birdie. Here's a putt to become the players, the king of
That's
TPC
right.
Sawgrass. Our featured player wins the Players Championship.
and outlasting the strongest field on the PGA Tour. Great win.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
Let's do it again. Yeah. Get out of my face. Let's play. Play what? Short game. My short game needs help. Puma. You want a Puma? Is it? Hat. Eh. Wait. Valspar. Valspar? It's the Valspar? Let's do this. All they've been doing is dominating.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. G'day, mates. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action. This week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy.
The book.
And Beamer, here we are at Innisbrook Resort, and there are few tests on the PGA Tour tougher than the Copperhead course.
Copperhead, does that sound like a friendly kind of snake to you? Something that you want to go up and pet and kind of hang out with and pal around and show your friend? Yeah, no, neither would I. Yeah. That's what you get when you go to the Copperhead golf course. I mean, it swirls back and forth. It winds in and out. And it's probably, I think, one of the hardest driving golf courses we have on the PGA Tour. The guys who drive it straight, they love it. You know, obviously iron game and all that's important, but I think it comes down to if you drive it well, you're going to have more opportunities to find these smallish type greens. But again,
O's in
there's
first.
nothing really super friendly or fun about a golf course named after a lethal snake that lives in the water. Yeah, no thanks.
Sitting at 2 under. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This putt is about 16 feet. And he's down there. You got to read.
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Let me gently meander.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Gently meander?
As we move along, this player is currently tied for the
Are you
lead with
stupid?
Victor Hovland.
Jeez. Gently meander.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, coming off the back of a bogey on the last hole.
No way.
Oh, what a shot. Pulling it from out
That was a good one.
Wow.
That was a good shot.
Uh-oh. There could be trouble ahead. The rival is coming.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Shut
If he
up.
holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Oh, that's a nice looking roll. Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame.
God damn it.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke?
They're just wonderful, wonderful
Watch this
design.
shit.
I'm laughing because
Watch this shit.
is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Seven feet to the cup. And after that hole, they're currently in first place with Victor Hovland in second. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
He's setting up for his second shot. Opting for the 9-iron.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's incredible.
Ooh.
And from off the fairway.
Hit the pin.
Dial in for sure. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. And Rich is our featured player.
Go on, coach.
He seems to be doing everything right out there.
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
The back 9 at Innisbrook's Copperhead course begins with a par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
From around 140 yards here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Okay, that'll work. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, I've got it left to right and quick down this hill.
So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. As we update the standings, our featured player leads with the Viking, Victor Hovland, right behind them.
Near the back 10.
Yeah, Rich, that was a nerve-wracking day. It was tense, wasn't it? Drama-filled and a tight lead to end it.
Tell you what, Luke, there could be massive fireworks tomorrow. This player, slender lead. Are they going to be able to get a good night's sleep tonight? I'm not so sure.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the second round. Let's head out onto the course. Luke Elvey alongside boothmate Rich Beam. As always, it's great to have you join us. Rich, our featured player, leads this event, but not by much.
It's definitely a precarious spot that he is in at the moment. With such a small lead, any small bumps in the road, hiccups, and any small mistake out there, Luke, could lead to disaster.
It's small. It's small. And it's small. It's small. Small. It's small. Let's do this.
We're going down to the 12th hole now.
Oh, fuck.
Quality shot, that one. Sitting at -4. Well played. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
This is Brooke Henderson. Oh, how about this shot? Tracking towards the cup. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Oh my.
Just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And after that hole, he's on top of the leaderboard with Max Homer in hot pursuit. Hole number 13,
Good luck.
par 3.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard
Par
as
3.
8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Par 3, my ass.
With the 5-iron. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface.
Oh.
Outstanding approach shot. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Damn it. God, that breaks so hard.
Putting for a par now. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And now 4 under for the tournament. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal.
Look at that.
Way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for a layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
His second shot here. Currently leading by 3. This one looks like it's headed towards the rough. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Ah, yes. The gentle fade. The
Nice.
if you will.
Good aggressive
Nice.
play. She looks like she's going for the green. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Damn it.
Well struck. This putt is about 8 feet.
A great birdie chance here.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Number 4.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Ooh. I gotta hold that one. I gotta hold that one. I gotta hold that one.
Yeah, nicely played. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, guys, he's got about 21 feet to go here.
Get in the hole.
Oh, nice to draw that length. Well done. The leader is out in front.
Like that? You like that?
Strokes.
You like that?
You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Yeah, that one will play.
Watch this there. Through the trees. Perfect. Perfect.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Ooh, little downhill left to righter here.
Yes.
Putting for par. And that putt will drop. Well done. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. This 17th hole is a par 3.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of the green.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh, that's brilliant out of the sand. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. It's pretty handy here. This has got some intent. Oh, so close.
Oh my God.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Let's go.
And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's head out of the course for the third round of this event. It's terrific to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey. Let's get to it. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Yes, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Now to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. This shot here from about 240 yards. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. Oh, not enough pace on that one. Yep, well done.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
And after that, he sits at 5 under par. Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
This lie's not great.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
Coming out of the rough, and it might not have enough on it.
And Henny, how is his lie looking?
He's really going to have to hack away at this. It's nasty.
Shut up.
You what? From the rough. Nice.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. 14 feet to the cup.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And down she goes. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Wonderfully played. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Oh, that was pure. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. John, have you got a read on this one?
Just a slight break to the right in this one.
What a putt that was.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Currently in first position. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 3.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
And he's safely on the green. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Still in the lead now after that hole. This hole is a long par 5. Second shot here on the 5th. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from about 105 yards.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. This putt to get to 7 under the card. And he's down there. You got to read.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Ah, the birdie just slides by.
Fuck.
And well holed. Let's move on. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. This is his 5th shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 8 feet to the cup. Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. So as that round comes to a close, it's a lovely position this player holds in top spot, Rich.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us. Championship Sunday, Rich. I love the final round. You can smell that success in the air. What about this player's opportunity today?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
We'll now head to the 13th hole and catch up one play. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out? Opting for the hybrid, I think. Just needs this one to kick right. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, this one's got to be clocking in at around 32 feet at least, guys.
Starting this one out to the left. Watch it come back, though.
A par putt awaits. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. The 14th is a par 5.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
That's nicely done. Sitting at -7. That one might trickle into the rough.
And that's just sneaked into the second cut of rough.
He's hit a good one, and that should help him save his par. Just a 4-footer remaining. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Sitting at -8 for the tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
And this putt coming up for his par. And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got around 205 yards to the pin from here.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy 2-putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Going with the hybrid. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. And he's down there. You got to read.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Started this one on a pretty good line.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. This hole is a long par 4. Nicely done. Standing over his second shot. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
This putt to take home the title.
Starting this one way out to the left.
A little bit overzealous there. Not the end of the world. There's another chance. And there's your Valspar Championship champion, Rich. What a week.
Absolutely. Great playing all week long. Must say it was a hard-fought but well-earned victory.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.